Welcome to ADHD Power Tools, where we give you the tools to unlock the power within. Hello, Brooke. Today, I want to talk to you about when to delegate. Us with ADHD, delegating tasks and this and that can be a bit difficult. So, what are some tools you can give our audience on when and how to delegate?
Mm.
Mhm.
One of the things I know personally and for professionally, the clients that I'm working with is that delegating is so hard because we feel we have to do everything ourselves. And also, how do we get it out of our head and explain it to someone else to do it?
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
just takes time. Why
Mhm.
are we going to do
Mhm.
that? That's a waste of
Exactly.
time, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But actually, the more you grow, the more you need to delegate. And
Mhm.
when you are working in things that are your unique ability and
Mhm.
they energize you and they don't stress you,
Mhm.
those are the ones where you should not delegate. You should be working within it. But if you're working on things that are stressing you out, are not that high dollar value um, thing,
Mhm.
and it's taking you away from your goals and your actions and working on whatever you're working on, whether it be your business, whether it be school, whether it be home, that's when you should consider delegating.
Mhm.
Because if you don't delegate, you leave yourself to not necessarily growing, being more stressed, not feeling balanced, not being
Mhm.
able to focus on what you want to focus on.
Mhm.
So, yes, delegating initially can take some time to think about what actually is it that I stresses me out, I might not be good at, or maybe doesn't stress me out. However, and I may be good at it, but it's taking me away from what I need to do to succeed in life, at home, at
Mhm.
work, at
Mhm.
school,
Mhm.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I like what you said. You want to obviously enjoy what you're doing. Mindset is key. Have a passion for what you're doing, and make sure it's a positive task. Or always squeeze in those relaxing and breaks. Those types of tasks. And um, when I delegate, I'm a fourth year student, bachelor's. I'm trying to go into medical school, so there's a lot of delegating to do. I have internships, shadowing. I'm a student. School's a lot, especially during COVID. Things are all, in one room, one box. It's all in one spot, so it's pretty hard sometimes to delegate. And right here, I have my little flashcard, my to-dos right here. I write down the day before um, my tasks and the breaks I want to take and what do I have to do. And I try to do this, like the smallest thing. I've said this many times, like the smallest thing of that task, so I can hop into that, task and do it easily. And I figure out how long it's going to take, when it's due, how important it is. And sometimes you need to talk to friends and ask them what their opinions are with delegating. It's all delegating is basically like project management. You need to know how to prioritize and organize your day. And
Mm,
sometimes you need some help or, someone just, tell you, you got to do this, do that, just some opinions never hurts. And especially from your friends, your family, your loved ones.
yeah, and if you are curious on how to prioritize or organize, if you're watching right now, look
Hmm.
back to some of our old ADHD Power Tool videos that I believe are titled Prioritizing Your
Exactly.
Day, Organizing Your Day, to get
Hmm.
those key strategies.
Hmm.
And some of them, Ali, you just had shared with us.
Exactly.
But another thing that you just mentioned, speaking with friends, I think it's great to have a support system, and it's
Hmm.
amazing to just sometimes dump whatever's on your mind, get it out, talk it through. But just make sure that whoever you're doing that with are
Hmm.
people whose values align with yours and you value their feedback and you know before you speak with them what your why is, what your purpose is behind the tasks, because everyone's going
Hmm.
to have their opinion. And sometimes for us ADHDers, it could be
Hmm.
information overload. But I totally get what you're saying.
Hmm.
And speak to people that you trust. And
Hmm.
when you're in your own head, it's really helpful to talk it out and speak with
Hmm.
your friends and your
Hmm.
family members.
Exactly. You know, talking about it, visualizing it, and like you said, your friends have this understand your goal, understand your vision, and sit down with you and visualize it. Like I said, write down how important it is. What are the options? Cross it out. Just see it on a big old sheet of paper, you know, and just take on the day. And like you said, you need to be surrounded by loved ones and just visualize it. See your vision as much as you can.
Yeah. In my 3C activation course, lesson 10 talks about this stop activity that I've created and I've shared with multiple organizations. And in that, it goes through making a list of what you do on a daily basis and then labeling each thing based off of, is it stressful? Is it time consuming? Is it an ordinary task? Or
Hmm.
is it powerful? It's something that gives you energy.
Hmm.
And once you start noticing like where you are and how you label each thing, you can see where you're spending the majority of your day and what you want to
Hmm.
delegate and what you want to keep.
Hmm.
And I think it's just being aware of those things and being honest with yourself on,
Hmm.
is this job important to get me towards my goal? Do I
Exactly.
have to do it? Or can I delegate or trade it with someone else?
Exactly. Exactly. 100%. The 3C activation course now. Where can we learn more about that, Brooke?
Sure, you can go to my website,
Hmm.
coachingwithbrooke.com
Hmm.
backslash 3C activation. I actually have a group coming up in March, but I have a course coming out as well where all of
Hmm.
the recordings are there and we'll be doing weekly calls. So I'm so excited to push that out and launch it. I have a free webinar coming up. So just go to my website, coachingwithbrooke.com backslash 3C activation, or you
Hmm.
can email me at brooke at coachingwithbrooke.com to learn more.
There you go. There you go. Awesome. Awesome.